Welcome to Creativity Corner. On this episode, we're going to give you a tour, a little tour of this mock that we made, starting with Lego City Mountain Police Headquarters, set 60174, and turned it into a waterfall. And then we're going to take this into Moorogel and put it in place and give you a tour of the Moorogel Park. So this set started out because I saw a Lego waterfall and I really wanted one, and so Don Manuel, our co-host, created this for me. So he took this base plate that we got in a random Lego haul. It's old, it's an older base plate, we looked it up, it's old, but it has some height to it and the river coming out of it. And then the City Mountain Rescue Police Headquarters actually had a place in Moorogel previously in the city. Instead, we turned it into sort of like a mountain ranger station. And it's currently manned by Johnny Thunder, the new Johnny Thunder from Series 19 in the polybags, with the chameleon that I lost for a little bit, but Don Manuel found it again. Man, things get lost in your Lego city if you accidentally whack things. So this is our mock. We've got the pieces of the Mountain Police Headquarters. We added on, you can see on this side, we added on some deck and decking and some stairs over here so folks can get up into the headquarters if they want to. You might notice as we're coming along here that April O'Neil is sitting here on this bench and she has a pizza, and we don't know what, and there's a random egg here too. Maybe we'll know the story of that as we continue this week's episode. And then we just fleshed it out with lots of greenery and rocks. It caused us to have to start doing our first bricklink orders that we're now really good at. And then this really amazing, I love the waterfall so much. It has so much texture and the different colors, and it comes down into the foaminess, and it actually leads to the river through the park that leads to Bapa Sea in Moorogel, which we previously saw. And so I just wanted to show you this mock before we move it into Moorogel. On this side, you can see we've got more of the mountain. We originally thought we might create an entire mountain with a big waterfall and camping areas up there, but to scale, it just didn't make sense in Moorogel for us. So we scaled it down. It's still a beautiful waterfall with lots of mountains and rocks. You can see Tree Guy tucked in here, hiding amongst the trees, and I think that's a cute little feature. And also, and we'll show you again in the park, but we do have a Lego hedgehog, which might be my favorite animal so far. I absolutely love it so much. He's absolutely adorable. So adorable. Okay. And then I'm going to spin this around for you so you can see the back, which is not fully done because it's against a wall. But if you notice, when we're coming along here, when you come up these stairs, Minifig comes up the stairs and is walking along here, and there's this weird random plant that we just don't know about. It actually is hiding a secret door that goes under, sort of into the mountain by the waterfall, a secret door. And what could that secret door lead to? Well, let me show you. Because as you know, we like a little whimsy in our Lego city. We like it to look like Lego, and we like a little whimsy. And so this wall back here actually comes off, and you can see inside the Ninja Turtles have a little hideout, a little lair underneath the mountain rescue. And that's why April O'Neil's sitting out front with the pizza, getting ready to make another pizza delivery for them. And I just think this is adorable. If you are just looking at our Lego city, you might notice that that's April O'Neil, and you would notice the pizza, but you might wonder why. But it's because the Ninja Turtles live here too. So, with that is our mock of a Lego waterfall, adding in mountain rescue and some other fun features. I do want to point out the eagle here that I absolutely love as well. I think I'm really into Lego animals is the thing. We just ordered a couple of llamas, and I can't wait for them to get here. And we recently started creating a farm as well, which we'll see on a future episode. So the eagle and the other wildlife, and there's some more in the park as well. And so let's pause and take this into Moorogel and see where it goes. Okay, we're in Moorogel and we have put our mock waterfall in the park where it belongs, and we'll show you that. But first, we wanted to show you some of the updates that have happened in the time since our last two videos. So we have a wonderful new minifig addition here to Naisa Village, and she's just walking around figuring out what she wants to do at the festival. And then we added a snake charmer over here to the main festival area. So we sort of concessions and shops and things like that on the other side, and on this side we have all of our activities and our lion dancers and things like that. And so now we have a wonderful little snake charmer there and a couple of minifigs checking him out as he does that. And then in Bapasi and the Moorogel Beach, we have a few new updates as well. We got Captain Jack Sparrow is out here with two other pirates, and they're macking on some mermaids, and we're not sure how that's gonna go because, as we know, we've got our fierce pirate woman over here. Again, not sure if she's Mary Read or Anne Bonny. We haven't had a chance to talk to her, who's making a mess on the Moorogel Beach, but she is coming along to see what they're up to. And so I think that's a great little scene that we've added in the middle there. We also have this cute little flamingo floaty that we've added to the beach area. Really like it, would like to do another, or maybe use some different colors and just recreate it in another color. That might be really fun too. And then we added, almost the beach here, we added a few Lego made duckies for our older couple here to feed if they feel like it. And then I have one more thing to show you, which is a new mock building that we created to sort of round out our boardwalk fun area. And this is a souvenir shop. So we have our little treasure chest on top to let you know that this is a souvenir shop, a beach souvenir shop, and then it is built in modular fashion, so the top does pop off so that you can see inside the shop. We have lots of little things for sale, balls and sand pails, hats, hair bows and cameras and souvenir mugs and trinkets and things like that. So now we have a little souvenir shop to round out the end of our boardwalk area. Again, Lego modular, mock modular. Okay, that's it for updates. Let's take a look at the park. And here we have our mock in the Lego park, of Mooorogel Park. And I think it looks great in here. We have the waterfall, and then we have the treehouse, which is the Lego Ideas treehouse set 21318. One of my favorite builds ever was this treehouse. And around it, as we filled it in, we have falling rocks. We have a couple of falling rocks signs to make people aware of falling rocks. And then over here we have an actual fallen rock. And this little Lego minifig with a very surprised face on. We have another minifig down here. He's got a little backpack on. He's sort of trekking around the park. He's got his camera and his magnifying glass as he checks things out here in the waterfall, which leads to the river that leads to Bapasi. And this bridge here came from Spider-Man Far From Home, Hydro Man Attack, and we took away a bunch of the pieces and made it into the bridge for the park, which the river really divides the park from sort of the amusement area into the, you know, friendly park socializing area. So as we carry on over here to the treehouse, I'm sure you've seen reviews of the treehouse and builds of the treehouse. It really anchors the corner of our park, lends height to Moorogel Park, which I think is really important when you're building your city, that everything isn't sort of one height. This adds height and visual interest to the park. As we move along here, this is actually from the Friends set, the Drifting Diner, set 41349. It's the movie theater that's part of that diner. Diner's gonna get mocked up for somewhere else in our city, and we have some people enjoying an outdoor picnic while they're getting ready to watch a movie. If you notice, I pointed out earlier that there's an egg hidden here, and we see another egg here. They seem to be hidden around the park, and we'll see why in just a minute. But if you notice, like over in Naisa Village, there were ladybugs hidden throughout the village. There seem to be eggs here, and there is a reason that we'll get to. We have a hot dog vendor. This little girl here, she is having an ice cream from the ice cream vendor and watching the movie with her teddy bear. And this fella is actually having a date night with his little puppy. There's a little, we all love our animals. We got a little puppy out, and there's a bone waiting here. These two are on a date. We have a popcorn vendor. We just added her. Top row, you can see her. Just a little popcorn vendor walking around selling popcorn to folks who want to watch the movie. And then we have a couple of kids playing badminton in the park. Our older couple, they've been together for so long with their little puppy, feeding the ducks and enjoying a coffee and some ice cream. Over here we have, we met these in our, before we took Moorogel apart, this lovely married couple here, and they're out getting ice cream together in the park. Maybe they're gonna sit down, maybe they're gonna go watch the movie. We're not sure. They're just enjoying a lovely evening together. Over here we have some minifigs enjoying feeding our ducks that are in the Lego River. And then here we have Rob Boss, and he is Mooregel's painter, Rob Boss, from the Bricks. Rob Boss from the Bricks. You're just meeting him, and we're gonna have more stories of Rob Boss from the Bricks, but he is currently painting the Moorogel waterfall, and I just love him and his story. All right, now we're gonna come around and start looking at some of our amusements. This is the Lego Trains 40th anniversary set 40370, and we've actually turned it into a bit of an amusement climbing area. Kids can get on and pretend they're driving the train. This little fella's up here eating his ice cream. Not sure how we feel about that. We've got kids in line. Our conductor is getting them going. The fox here. So if the fox, as you know, is always after the chickens and the eggs, and he actually has an egg behind him, and he doesn't even realize it. And he is the reason why there are eggs hidden all through the park. He has stolen those eggs from over at Phyllis's house, which we'll see another time, and he's hidden them in the park and can't remember where he left them. So keep an eye out for eggs as we go around. We have some kids, they've clearly been up on the boardwalk, or not the pier, sorry about that, and gotten their balloon animals, and they're carrying their balloons around. We've got some kids waiting to get on the Lego Ideas rocket ride, set 40335, which actually has a play feature, which is hard to see with my hand in the way, but the rocket does move. Love it. Tend to love the Lego Ideas things. Over here we have Creator Fairground Carousel. It's a 3-in-1. We chose the UFO. It's set 31095, and that also has a play feature that goes around. We had to carefully make sure that no one waiting in line or anyone on the boardwalk wouldn't get whacked with one of the little carts as they went around, but it is, you know, the big attraction at the amusement park. We also have part of the Lego VIP set 40178, and that actually makes some signage now on the back of the DigiDolphin. So if you're in the park, you can see the VIP sign as you're coming around. Okay. Then we have the entrance to our park. This is a little sign that is like when you come to a state park or something like that, it has a map of the park, and so that's what we have here. A little kid just enjoying looking for nature and wildlife and taking photos and examining them. Here is the Treehouse Adventures 3-in-1, set 31078, and it's a playground in the camp, not really camping, but a picnicking area of the park. We have a family here who's getting ready to have a picnic. This dude is grilling. He's got his beverage of choice, and she's putting things out. Looks like the kids left their sodas over on the picnic table because they're over here on the swings. The swings were part of the Friends set, Heart Lake City Playground, set 41325. And we sort of took the swings out of that and put them in here. This fella's having a hot dog. Hopefully he won't lose that later. And then here, we have a little scene. We like to tuck little scenes in anywhere we can. We've got a couple of minifigs back here, sneaking some beers behind the shrubbery in the trees, our little Lego tree. Just a cute little scene back there. And we also have the Lego owl, which I, again, love the Lego animals. So that is the Lego Park with our mock and our minifigs all having a good time. It's getting denser as we go along. We do want to have lots of scenes, lots of creativity, lots of playfulness in our Lego city, and we wanted to reflect who we are as well. So you'll see some cheekiness and other maybe more adult content as we move along. So thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And remember, together we will do better. Why?
For we are one.
And we're out.